kiss cam is really sort of a bad idea?
It depends on who you are.
Yeah, what you're on.
It will reveal all, I think. It depends on what part of the story you're in on this. So Jumbotron's Kiss Cam is a big event.
Astronomer, and she is the company's head of HR, Kristin Cabot. He is married, she is recently divorced. Both are in big trouble. The picture of his marriage doesn't look as exciting. Eagle-eyed observers online noted his wife has already changed her Facebook profile, removing her married name.
After the video spread, Byron's wife deactivated her social media.
We feel for her. So
Yes.
The CEO, Andy Byron, just released a statement where he apologizes to his partner, his kids, and his company.
A Coldplay concert. A stadium packed with 65,000 fans. Lights dimmed. Music swelling. And suddenly, an accidental scandal beamed onto the jumbotron for all to see. What began as a lighthearted kiss cam moment turned into a nightmare that destroyed reputations, ended careers, broke apart 2 marriages, and triggered a $5 million alimony demand that no one saw coming. The couple caught on screen: Kristin Cabot, a high-ranking HR executive, and Andy Byron, the married CEO of a billion-dollar tech startup. One problem: they weren't married to each other. The woman on screen had a husband of her own, Andrew Cabot, and he had no idea what was unfolding. But the moment the camera panned, the crowd saw it. Her face fell. His hands dropped. They both froze, then scrambled to hide. The audience laughed nervously. The singer on stage awkwardly tried to brush it off. But deep down, everyone watching felt the same thing. This wasn't just embarrassment. This was betrayal, and it was about to go viral. The internet detectives take over. Hours later, videos of the moment hit TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. Millions watched and rewatched the clip, analyzing every movement, every facial expression. Within a day, it became the most talked about scandal online. The CEO and the head of HR caught together. It practically wrote itself. Even worse, Kristin wasn't single. She was married to a man named Andrew Cabot. And Andrew, he was reportedly on a work trip overseas when it all blew up. By the time he landed, his wife's face had already been splashed across every social platform on the planet. Reputations burned down. Andy Byron's downfall was swift. Within days, he resigned as CEO of his company. The board released a cold, corporate statement about standards not being met. His face vanished from their website. His LinkedIn wiped. Public speaking gigs canceled. Kristin Cabot didn't go down as fast, but the writing was on the wall. The company placed her on leave, then quietly confirmed her resignation a few days later. The internet kept digging. People pulled up wedding photos, real estate records, even screenshots of Kristin's now deleted Instagram. 5 months before the scandal, she and her husband had bought a $2.2 million home together. They looked happy. They looked stable. And then this. The betrayed spouses speak with silence. Andrew Cabot never made a public statement. He didn't need to. His silence said it all. Friends said he was blindsided, heartbroken, angry, and humiliated. Megan Byron, Andy's wife, was less subtle. She dropped his last name from her social media. Then she deleted her accounts entirely. Tabloids spotted moving trucks outside their home. Divorce lawyers were consulted. Rumors swirled that Andy was staying in a hotel, banned from the family house. The world rallied around Megan and Andrew. Hashtags like #JusticeForAndrew and #MeganDeservesBetter trended. But then, just when it seemed Kristin Cabot had vanished in shame, she reappeared. With a lawyer. The $5 million alimony bombshell. Kristin Cabot did what no one expected. She filed for divorce from Andrew and demanded $5 million in alimony. Yes, the woman caught cheating in front of millions was now demanding money from her husband. The internet exploded. She's the one who cheated, people screamed. And now she wants a payday? But legally, Kristin may have had a case. Their marriage was short, but she claimed emotional damages, lifestyle disruption, and contributions to Andrew's success. Her lawyer argued that she sacrificed her own brand and career to support his, and now, with her reputation destroyed, she deserved compensation. Outrage grew. Memes flooded the timeline. People called her greedy, shameless, manipulative. Some even joked. She kissed the wrong man and now wants a check for it. But behind the scenes, her legal strategy was clear: pressure Andrew into a settlement. Keep the scandal in the headlines long enough, and maybe the Cabot family would quietly pay to make it go away. The legal chess match begins. Andrew's team didn't bite. Sources close to him said he was furious, that there was no way Kristen would see a dime, that he had a prenup, that she was the one who broke the vows, and she'd be lucky to walk away with furniture. But Kristen's team had a different plan. They began whispering to the press that the marriage wasn't as perfect as it seemed, that Kristen had been unhappy for months, that Andrew had emotionally abandoned her. Suddenly, the narrative started to shift. Slightly, a few opinion pieces appeared, asking if Kristen was being villainized unfairly, if perhaps she had her reasons. But public sympathy didn't follow. People weren't buying it. Meghan moves on, Andy melts down. Meanwhile, Andy Byron kept her head high and her legal team busy. Sources claimed she was pursuing full custody, half of Andy's assets, and a full public apology. Andy, already facing public embarrassment, now risked losing everything else. And then a video surfaced. Andy Byron caught outside a courthouse, yelling into a phone, pacing furiously. It went viral in minutes. Suddenly, sympathy shifted even more toward Meghan, and Kristen started using it to her advantage. Kristen's quiet comeback. Kristen launched a podcast, Red Flag Radar, a show about emotional manipulation, betrayal, power imbalances. She didn't name names, but everyone knew what she was doing. Brands reached out. Her follower count exploded. She became an accidental symbol of survival, hated by many, but fascinating to all. Some called it shameless, others called it smart. Either way, Kristen wasn't going away. She was monetizing her scandal, turning a PR nightmare into a personal brand. The final twist: legal proceedings continued quietly, but whispers emerged. Kristen wasn't backing down. Her lawyers filed motions for access to Andrew's crypto wallets, offshore holdings, stock accounts. She wanted every dollar he'd tried to shield. Andrew's team responded with silence and a counterclaim. The courtroom battle was just beginning. So, who really won? Andy Byron lost his company and family. Andy Byron became a symbol of grace under fire. Andrew Cabot kept his mouth shut and his dignity intact, barely. And Kristin Cabot? She may walk away with nothing. Or millions. No one knows how this will end. But one thing's for sure, a 10-second clip at a Coldplay concert changed everything. Careers destroyed. Marriages ended. Reputations ruined. A tech empire in shambles. All because two people couldn't resist being close in the wrong place at the wrong time. And as the stadium lights dimmed and Coldplay sang, "When you try your best but you don't succeed," you can bet they weren't talking about alimony.